Hi everyone, this is Abby Siwa and I'd like to welcome you all in my YouTube channel, and this is my first YouTube video and I'm so excited to do this for you. For today, I will be talking about how to start a business. I think that it is a perfect subject that to talk about, and since it's the start of the year and a lot of you are probably dreaming of one day putting up your own business. Well, I've put up a lot of businesses previously, from a modeling and events company, martini bar, I had a clothing line, I had a fuel trading company, you name it. I think I've done it all. I put up a lot of food businesses as well, from food delivery business to food processed food business with my mom, called MRK, and then I put up also Avi Deli. I feel like I've done all kinds of businesses, and I think that I have a lot of advice and insights when it comes to starting a business, and hopefully you can get some ideas to start your own brand as well. So here we go. Okay, so starting a business. How do I come up with the ideas? That's the first thing, right? So for my first business, it was very easy. It was pitched by my friend. I had some cash from my inheritance, so it was easy for me to get into the business. So the easiest path to actually starting one, if you have friends who are business-minded and you have some money and you just invest in it. But I don't really recommend it. If you don't know anything about the business or industry, then it is a high price to pay for business education, which happened to me. Is a over 1 million peso investment that I blew up in like span of less than 2 years. We shut down the business, but I did learn a lot of things from that business. So yes, I don't recommend it. The second business, when I was modeling, I thought of managing models as well. I think I was bagging a lot of fashion shows and commercials, so I thought that it was natural for me to open a modeling and events company, and I was in the scene, right? So I put up Kingpin Syndicate Modeling and Events Company. See, hello Zoe, I can see you. You want to say hello? That's my kid from the background. She's here, and also Victoria. You need something? Okay, one moment. Let mommy finish this. So third business was very interesting. This was prior me modeling in Southeast Asia. I just signed with Viva Films and I had my TV show out. And when I thought of creating the brand, I thought like I want to make it like a big company. And so the company was called Sly, and since I wanted to build an empire, I called it Sly Empire Inc. I modeled, I left the country, modeled around Southeast Asia. I went to Hong Kong, China, Singapore, Thailand, and that was my exposure to the world. And so when I came back to the Philippines, I started with doing events under Sly brand, and I thought that was the best way to meet investors, meet clients. So I started with events, and then I put up a clothing line. I had a full-on clothing line with 10 sewers, assistant designers. I had a private boutique in Rockwell, and it was like a buy invite only. It was a very exciting brand. I will talk about Sly Empire in another video because it was an interesting company and I learned so much from that. But moving on to coming up with ideas during the pandemic, I actually put up a medical equipment company. When I heard that there was a lockdown in Hong Kong, I reacted to the situation right away and put up that company. Had to shut it down because there was a lot of competition after, you can't really compete with all the billionaires getting into the business. So shut it down. Prior pandemic, I had a company that I put up in 2019. It was called Cipher. Okay, Cipher stands for Siwa and Fernandez, my co-founder. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, all the deals that was closing didn't happen. So I had to put that on hold. But for the beauty brand that I put up recently, it was more of me getting tired of the deals. I got bored, and it was actually very tiring and exhausting, you know, trying to close all these big deals, and it takes time to do it. I mean, it takes time to close one. So I thought, like, what can I put up that I actually love and, you know, that I can do easily? And I thought of a beauty brand. I mean, all my life, right? I love skincare. I love beauty. I was a model, and I thought it was just natural for me to talk about beauty. And plus, I thought there is a need in the industry for a brand that talks about not only a good product, but also you know, talking about or changing the mindset of a lot of people in terms of skincare. Okay, so Abby Siwa Beauty didn't start with the name Abby Siwa Beauty. It actually started with the name True Skin. And True Skin was actually a nice sounding brand, but the problem is there are other companies that are named True Skin, different spelling, but I thought, like, if I want to take this global, then I can't use it. I will have a hard time. Maybe I'm gonna get into a lawsuit using the same name. So I thought, like, what would be the perfect name for a beauty brand? And I thought, well, my name's quite unique, so might as well use it. That's how I came up with the name for my beauty brand. You know, as for the concept, it was very easy. You know, all these years I had a hard time with the local beauty products, and most of the products here, if you notice, a lot of them are into whitening, and I am morena, I'm tanned, so I can't really use it. And I always thought, why is it that we are so like brainwashed that being white is beautiful? It's not, right? And no one is actually talking about it, and everyone is just using all these whitening products, which I thought is unhealthy. So I thought that if I put up a brand, if I put up a beauty brand, I don't want it to be just like any other brands in the market, or at least locally. And I want to be the one to speak about using whitening products is actually unhealthy, not only on the skin, but actually mentally. And I want a brand that is about embracing your color, your skin, your background, who you are, and that is what Abby Siwa Beauty is about. So that is how I came up with the idea or the concept for my beauty brand. So guys, on the next episode, I will be talking about the next steps. For this episode, I just want to give you an insight on how I created the idea, or how I got into the idea, and the concept. On the next video, I will be talking about the name, logo, slogan, etc., etc. So I will see you soon again, and I hope you enjoy this video. Ciao for now. So these are my kids, Victoria and Zoe. She is now 9 years old, and she's so pretty. Look at her.
How about me?
This is Zoe. She's now, what?
7
years old. And would you like to promote your brand?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Siwa siblings.
Siwa Sparkle. They make all these cute bracelets. She actually made that. Bye for now. Bye, Victoria.